What up, boys? So it's a beautiful fucking day, as you can probably tell. I'm super damn excited to make this video for you guys because someone shot me a DM on Instagram and they asked me like, how am I eating and how am I training to lose about 25 pounds in the next about 50 days. It's about 23 pounds now. Lost about 1.5 pounds in the past week. But I thought, there's no better opportunity than to make a day in life, especially on a day like today, just to show you guys how I'm training and how I'm eating so you can do the exact same thing. It's not entirely complicated. All I'm doing before training right now is literally grabbing a coffee because, you know, when you're that little bit hungry, that little bit agitated and almost a little bit frustrated and you work just that little bit harder, I find the same thing happens when it comes to training, especially on a cut. And yeah, I like to save my calories to later on the day, so all I'm having for breakfast before training is literally a black coffee. But other than that, I'll show you what I'm training, what I'm eating, and a couple other little bits and pieces. Might go to the water park with my niece later and just have a little bit of fun as well. So it's my actual reaction. Such a beautiful day, bro. All right, excuse the voiceover. The gym was too loud and I forgot my mic, but I wanted to show you the warm-up of the shoulders because definitely an important thing to do, especially if you get injuries really easily. Literally just warmed up the rotator cuffs and shoulders, 2 sets, 5 reps each side. It's pretty simple, pretty lightweight, and that just gets the body warm. And our first exercise was incline bench press. I did a warm-up on about 50% and then 75% of the top weight. Yeah, let's do that. How you going, bro? Beautiful day. Have a good workout. And we got into our top set. You'll notice here how I don't keep my hands very wide, which you probably could go a little bit wider. Otherwise you might hit the triceps a little bit. But you will notice here when I go down, I sort of try tuck my elbows in a little bit, because if you try to keep them too flared and too out the back, what happens is you start to use your shoulders instead of your chest. Now you're always going to get a bit of shoulders, but as long as you train right to failure, you'll be absolutely fine. And then, of course, I did another set. I do about 2 or 3 sets to absolute failure. And as you can tell, I'm screaming at myself here to do one more, which I don't succeed in. But train to failure, 2 or 3 sets, and you'll be good. Now, the reason I don't start with flat bench press or a flat machine press, you can pick whatever you want, is because if you build that shelf and you build that upper chest, it makes it look a whole lot more full. And your best option to do that is by training it in the beginning, using the most energy that you have at the start of your workout and hitting your upper chest. So after that, I'll do 2 sets here on the flat machine press. And like I said, you can use dumbbells or a different variety of flat machine. But yeah, this is the one I use, and train to failure as per usual. All right, after this one, I promise you won't hear my voiceover anymore. It's back to normal. But you'll notice here, I lean forward slightly. And the reason for this is to hit the upper chest instead of hitting the lower half of the chest, and you get a way deeper stretch. You also notice here, I squeeze my elbows together as opposed to rolling my shoulders forward. And the reason for that is because you get more of a tight squeeze. But other than that, 2 sets here to complete failure, and you'll be good as gold as well. You know, I try to be honest with you guys about where my physique is at the moment. This is me after the chest pump. You know, I've got a good pump for having no carbs, but this is what my physique looks like right now. You know, I can still, like, I'm leaning about here, but down here, this is where I carry all my fat, right? And around here as well. So, truth of the matter is I'm pretty self-conscious right now about the way that I look. I feel like I look pudgy, I feel like I look soft, I feel like I just have way less energy than when I'm in shape, and I just want to show you this side of it as well, because truth of the matter is like in the next 25 days, in the next 60 days, obviously I'm going to show you how to lose the weight, how it affects your life in every single solitary way, because it does, but obviously I'll show you that. So yeah, this is raw, plunge up, what I look like, pump, no pump. I mean, yeah, pump. Yeah, we'll carry on with the day in the life. Yeah. All right, I also forgot to add that I do a little bit of core after every second workout. Also, I'll either do hanging leg raises, which will be about 4 sets, just to complete failure, or I'll do a 5-minute circuit. It really just depends on what I'm feeling like that day. But as long as you hit it a couple times a week, you're gonna grow a nice strong core, just like every other muscle. So yeah, enjoy. Holy crap, bro. We just finished up our workout, finished with core, and I would have explained the whole workout to you, but damn, it's such a beautiful day. About to walk home. Always feels so much better after walking in the gym, after going in the morning and actually going out and getting it done. Just ticking the little box off so you don't have to think about doing it later on in the day. That's normally why I train in the morning, but other than that, I'll see you at home. We're gonna have a meal, and then I promised my sister I'd mow her fucking lawn, so got to do that too. I thought I'd just document like me doing normal things because a lot of people on the internet don't. I'm a normal human being. Got a sister inside, they listen to music, cleaning up the house. The house is half finished. A lot of people on social media though try like over glamorize shit like that, but I'm like, what's the point, bro? I'm exactly where I am, with a beautiful niece, beautiful sister, about to mow their lawns, and still getting in shape, things like that. So yeah, we're gonna do some normal shit, mow the lawns. Yeah. All right, I get hay fever, but we're all done. What do you reckon? I want you to put in the comments a rating out of 10 below. I just made an Instagram reel on this. I was just talking about the fact, like, you know, if all you have time for in the day is to fucking mow your lawn and get a rake out, then do that. Like, if you don't have time to drive half an hour to the gym, or if you don't have time, you know, to go out for an hour-long walk, you're gonna burn a hell of a lot of calories just walking around out in the sun on a beautiful day like today and actually enjoying it, you know. Then your place gets a little bit tidier and then it fits into your lifestyle. That's the whole point of fitness. That's the whole point I'm trying to get across, is like, fitness is meant to add to your life. It's not meant to take away from it. You should still get to enjoy the things that you want to do. I mean, like, literally, just go out, mow your fucking lawns in the sun, and you're gonna do the same amount of steps as you would trying to drive to the gym, get on the treadmill, walk for half an hour, and then get off and drive home. You may as well just, if it suits you best, mow your fucking lawns, get a rake out, and enjoy it in the beautiful sun. Stop overcomplicating it. But we will eat now because I haven't eaten yet, so that's not so good. But holy motherfucker, I said that a lot, but it's a beautiful day. All right, I'll try and make the food part nice and short. My niece is waiting for me at the water park, so I better get a damn move on. But our stovetop's out, so instead of doing that, we're cooking our mince in the air fryer. Main reason I'm eating beef, ground beef, is because really high fats, really high protein, and one mistake that I made in the past was not keeping my fats high enough. And when you do that, your testosterone plummets when you lose the weight. So you want to make sure that you keep your fats nice and high as well, and it will just keep you really energized and keep you full, because protein and fats will keep you more full than carbs. But not to say don't eat carbs, of course eat carbs, but the best time to do that is about an hour and a half before you work out to fill your glycogen stores. But anyhow, I got a couple of eggs here. I'm going to show you how I'm going to cook these special way from my stepmom that taught me, because obviously I don't have a pan right now. So thank you, stepmom. I will show you how to do this. So you would have seen I just added boiling water. You literally just crack your eggs. This is a pretty efficient way to do it, but not a way many people would know how to do, or would think to do, right? Then you literally just put it in the microwave for about a minute. Yeah, again, it ain't the prettiest meal in the world, just eggs and beef, but I put on some teriyaki chicken sauce and what was the other one? Oh, Japanese mayo, and that makes it taste fucking good. You know, if you eat pretty clean most of the time, like 85% of the time, I find, you know, you can add a little bit of sauce. You can go out, you can have an ice cream with your family, you can have an ice cream with your kids, you can do whatever, as long as about 85% of the time you're dialed in, right? I lost weight before, and yeah, I mean, to be honest, to stay disciplined, sometimes you have to be undisciplined, right? You have to go out and have a little bit of fun. You have to go out and splurge a little bit. So, yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this, eat it up, and then go fucking keep my promise to my niece. So, for obvious reasons, I won't put any kids in the video, but we just got done up at the park. Beautiful, fucking awesome time running around with my niece, things like that, and it's, hopefully you can see, I'll try and make it nice. There you go. It's a damn beautiful evening as well. I mean, that's been the theme of this video. It's been a fucking beautiful day, but I'm gonna go back home and have my second meal now. As well, I only really eat 2 meals a day, sometimes 3 at the moment while I'm cutting. I just don't like trying to think about having to manage 5 meals at a time, you know, space them out throughout the day. You know, every 2 hours you're having a meal. It's like, fuck, it takes up so much time, and you know, it may sacrifice a little bit of your physique, I'll be honest, but I'd rather be 90% in the best shape possible and then be able to live way more free than be 100% in the best shape and not quite be able to live so free, feel very, very restricted. But I mean, fuck, how grateful am I? You gotta, if you got kids, if you got a family, things like that, go out and just run around with them, things like that. Easiest way to get steps, go spend your time with them instead of sitting on your phone, scrolling, instead of watching Netflix, instead of watching TV. You know, there's a time and a place to watch a family movie, things like that, but I mean, go out and do the joys of life. Go run around with them, burn some calories that way, burn some fat that way. But yeah, man, I'm blessed.
Pointillism, a technique of using individual dots of pigment which, taken together, make an image.
Oh, what? Alright, so we finished off with some chicken coconut curry that my niece and her dad made, and it was fucking phenomenal. 10 out of 10, like, couldn't beat it. But that's really what I ate for dinner. Basically chicken, rice, and then coconut curry, right? If you like want to lose weight and you want to eat simple but it still tastes good, do shit like that. Make curries, just add curry sauce to it. It's not that many calories. So try doing that. But other than that, watched a family movie, hung out with them, and had a cup of tea, so that was nice. But I'll finish on this because it's about 10:30, and this is the time of night where I struggle with binge eating, right? This is where I struggle with stress eating. I just want that sort of nice night, comforting thing after a really long day of work, of business, things like that. And reality is I just want to sit down and sort of binge, and sort of, that's what I used to do, right? And I'm not perfect, I still give in sometimes, but the point being is, like, instead of doing that now, what I'll do is I'll plan the day tomorrow, the night before. So right here, I got a little thing that I'll write down, and it gets your mind off being in the present moment and starts to get you excited for tomorrow, about what's to come, about what goals you have, in alignment with what you want to achieve. So that's one thing I do, or I'll meditate, or I'll read. I got a good book there. It's called The Magic of Big Thinking. Just talks about belief and having faith in terms of like your goals and what you want out of your life. But I won't show you me reading. I won't show you me meditating. I don't think you want that. But other than that, I really hope you guys enjoyed it. It's pretty raw, pretty authentic, and yeah, that's everything I really do in a day to train and eat well and stay lean and get lean. So yeah, love you guys. God bless.